Okay guys, today I'm here at a client's house and we just finished her flooring and stairs. Could you introduce yourself a little?
Certainly, I'm Nicole Sutton and I live in Mississauga, Ontario.
Yeah, and I guess what made you decide to do your flooring and stairs in the first place?
So we live in a townhouse that was built in 1977. I moved in August of 2015. And the floors were amongst the original. The hardwood that was in here was terribly scratched. We had 2 aging dogs and at one time a puppy. And of course you can imagine as the dogs get older, they are no longer as
bladder controlled?
Controlled as you'd like. So we did have some puppy messes and whatnot. So we started tearing flooring upstairs, getting rid of the carpet. We were able to tear most of it out. It took forever and ever and ever. And we're trying to do one room at a time. And when you're doing a project like that, you begin to realize how much chaos it instills in your life, because you never feel like the house is clean. You never feel like you want to clean. And now it's like I look at the floor and I'm like, oh, that needs to be vacuumed, or oh, I think I'll mop that, or it's like, oh, everything looks so good. You just want to keep it looking good. But when it's bare floors, you don't have the motivation to clean. And so it got to the point where we were embarrassed to have company over.
Oh wow, got that bad.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Then I guess what my next question to you is, what were the main goals of doing the flooring and the stairs?
So initially we had thought that we might be able to tackle the project. We had seen something online, picked our colors. We wanted the stairs to be black, the handrail to be black, and the little pickets or
the middle pickets.
To be white. And I did a test. And it was like, I don't think we can do all these stairs. There's 2 sets of 23 stairs in the house, and it just, we're both working full time. It just became a really bad idea and a project that was gonna go on and on and on forever. So some friends referred Titan Flooring to us, and we had received some settlement money, and we decided that it was time to do it. So we bit the bullet and contacted Titan Flooring, you guys, in December. And somebody came out, gave us a quote, took some pictures, and it was a little bit outside my budget, but Albert here was willing to work with us and with our budget, which was amazing. So we were able to get it done. And initially we had only requested a quote for the upstairs, the stairs that you see behind me, and the kitchen. And once that was finished, we had to finish. We had to go through with the dining room and living room, because in the end, the whole experience was phenomenal. We loved the way everything else looked and just couldn't not finish because the contrast, it looked unfinished.
Yeah, a lot of times, and a lot of people are victim to this, is if they start one thing, they'll start doing everything else. And I guess you're a victim of that.
Yeah, I'm a victim of that for sure, but you guys came in really quick. In between, we painted the kitchen cabinets, so that worked out really well, and the kitchen looks phenomenal now. So it took a week to do that. I think you guys were out of here for about a week and a half, and we're right back in, prioritized it, and got everything looking phenomenal. I think the hardest part for us was moving stuff around, which just prompted me to clean everything again.
yes, and a good chance to declutter and
we did that too. I
and
think we've made 2 or 3 trips to Value Village with Ken's truck. So lots of decluttering, lots of purging, lots of cleaning, and now I've got company coming tomorrow.
Oh, nice. Fancy. My next question to you is, oh, you answer so many. That's good. Challenges. I know that we had, I think there was a little bit of a hiccup in the beginning. Could you kind of elaborate through your experience with that part?
Yeah, initially when we got the quote, we were told that all of the cutting would happen in the garage, and our garage is quite comfortable. We have a heater set up out there. And it happened to be the coldest week we've had so far this winter. I think temperatures with wind chill dipped into -24. So I was heating the house and the workers were leaving the garage door, both garage doors wide open for the whole day. And it's wait a minute, I'm heating the house, the temperature's set at 21 degrees. I was told that you guys would be cutting outside. Of course, it was mostly the sawdust from the stairs and the steps, and it was fine, and it was getting into everything, every little bit, kitchen cap, like it was getting into everything. So I was really upset about those two things.
As you should be.
And the workers were so incredibly focused and detailed, but it was really difficult to be able to communicate with them because of language barriers. So I called you, you came in, and we were able to work things out amicably. You handled the whole situation very, very professionally, in my opinion.
Thank you.
When we talked about, the different things. And I know a big job like this, like one of the other issues was the banister was a safety issue for us. So we really needed that banister back on as quickly as possible because our house is a split level house. So you walk in on one level and then you come up 7 stairs into the living room, then you go up 7 stairs into the kitchen dining room, then you go up 13 stairs, and because of the design of our railing, it was all one piece. So it was really important to us to get that railing up and down quickly. But of course, the stairs were the biggest part of the job. So you were able to work, your staff and crew were able to come in, you sent extra people in to make sure that the dog didn't fall, because like I said, she's 18 years old, that I didn't fall, which I think once I almost tripped when we were doing the walk around.
I was there.
So, with things everywhere, that was a main concern. And so Albert was able to get his crew, get them to get this railing in as quickly as possible. And from there on in, it was smooth sailing. So yeah, a lot of great professional problem solving.
Thank you. So I also know that we were in here for several days.
Yeah.
And did it have any disruption to, I guess, your daily life? Like, how was that process and how you felt about that, like, overall?
Well, I mean, was there disruption? Of course there was disruption.
Yeah.
Every piece of furniture in every single room in my house needed to be moved, and things needed to be stored somewhere. And that's why I'm kind of grateful that we did do it in 2 phases, because there would have been nowhere to put anything given that we were doing pretty much all of our livable space.
The washroom was now usable upstairs.
Yeah, for sure. So, the stairs were a safety worry. There was no toilet for 48 hours or so. All of those things, in hindsight, it's not a big house. There's only one working 3-piece bathroom. So, all of those different things really did, in hindsight, maybe next time, book a vacation and do it that way. Because I fully trust, the crew, and they were very careful. Nothing got broken. They were very, very respectful of my home and our belongings. So yeah, I mean, other than the natural disruption and being a little bit late for work when the crew was here so I could let them in, no major disruptions over and above what you would expect.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
That's good. I guess, what would you tell somebody that is considering doing the flooring or stairs? What would you say in that case?
So the minute I posted some of the pictures on Facebook, I got immediately 2 people contacted me and said, "Hey, can I get the company's information?"
Family and friends, right?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, and right off the bat, I had no problem. Sent them your contact information, and I feel quite confident that they'll be reaching out. But yeah, I have absolutely no concern, issue referring you to anybody within my circle of friends or family.
Thank you.
Definitely, I would refer you.
Thank you so much. You've been a lovely customer to work with.
Thank you.
Everything was smooth. I love talking to you. I love Sky. I love the bird, the pet bird. So
Pineapple.
Pineapple. That's his name?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yes, I enjoyed my experience here with you as well.
Well, on our end, it was lovely as well. So thank you.
Thank you
for being so professional.
Awesome.